Hello and welcome back to Talos 2. I'm at the pause screen here because when I started I noticed this guy is scanning. I don't know if that means anything. No? Okay, just scanning. Kitty's here suddenly. He just jumped up immediately as I started. Hi. Yeah, please get comfortable because you're kind of in the way a little bit. Just a tiny bit, Kitty. Yeah, so we're here. We Klaus. God, you Klaus associate. Sorry. We are doing the expedition. We are on the expedition to, well, I don't really know where, but somewhere. It's where this giant megastructure. Not that one, but that's also one. I don't know if you can see it from here actually. Okay, but that's giant megastructure, giant pyramid, and also this here. Yeah. So yeah. That's where we are, and there's puzzles. So make the puzzle for us. Alright, just looking around. 6 is supposed to be somewhere over here, apparently. Look in the forest. Could be something. You never know. If I saw something flicker. Maybe it's all the way over there. That's all like a purple. Yeah, there's like some purple stuff here. Okay. Oh, hey, it's one of the death balls from the first game. I think maybe. It was a hologram of some kind, but why is it here? That's a good question. It's just kinda going back and forth. I don't know. It's just kinda here. Weird. Kitty, I wish you would sit still. Stop moving. I can't hold the controller well when you move like that. My god. Sure, there's a lot of forest out here. Let's see if there's anything to find. We got these rock sculptures. Ah, now I got cat hair in my nose. That's good. Ah, it's everywhere. Thank you, Kitty. That was great. Like, doesn't help when I have like sunscreen on my face, as I tend to put on in the morning. Okay.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished. Or still evolving.
This one not numbered, or where am I right now? I just kind of went here. Maybe this one is not connected to anything? That's what they seem to be saying. I don't know. Well, I found a puzzle, I might as well do it. It's right here. So there's a triangle on it. Maybe that means it's special for some reason on the radar. I guess so. Well, I guess I'll try. Alright, puzzle time. We got blue. We got a red. We can do that. That does nothing for us, but hey. Okay, we get the cube. There's blue connected there and a green laser there. Alright. So got a blue here, and that's a goal. Okay. Well, I got a block. Oh, I can just go in there, right? It's purple. But I can't take this out with me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume I can shoot the laser through the purple, right? I don't know if I've tried that before. Have I? Yeah, you can. Okay, that's allowed. Well, I could also just hit the blue like that. There's nothing that stops me from doing that. Which means I can take this out. Alright. Well, that block is probably just for this button, I would assume. I don't see anything else I could use it for. So we need blue in here. To make blue, we need red and green. And right. True. But if I do that, it's gonna block that. Maybe I do need the block, because I could put it so it will go over. Maybe. Maybe. Just gonna disconnect all the useless ones there for a second. To make it easier to understand. Yeah, maybe I do need the block for something else. But then I need a way to push this button. I mean, yeah, yeah. I couldn't place a thing here because the circle thing, whatever it's called. This is on this side, because I could aim it like that, but I need something in here to aim here. Can be seen from right here though. So, I mean, I think it pretty much have to put this one here, right? Do I? I also gotta make sure the plug is in the way. But well, no. How is this gonna work? Green. Green. I can make green by making blue and red. Just connects to that. That'll make that green. Is that just it? No, because it's blue. No. If I do that, is that gonna make it? It's gonna make it red. Gotta remember how all this works. Yeah, that doesn't work. Not the way you would hope. I need green and red to make blue. I feel like this needs to be open, right? I mean, does it? Is it a trick? I don't know if there's... It feels like the block being used for just this button is a trick, that it's not supposed to be used for just this button. That it's supposed to be used for something else. Because what I could, you know, and again, I could in theory... Well, could I? Wait, hold on, what am I trying to do? I mean, it's not gonna help anything, is it? Wait. Can I place it up here? Is it gonna matter? Yeah, I could get it across there. But I don't see how that helps me. The thing is, well, also that, but I cannot get it above this grid anyway, no matter how far away it goes, really. Which means the moment I do that, it's just gonna, you know, it's gonna be blocked anyway. Don't think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I think this is just supposed to unlock this. I'm almost certain I need to put this here. Like, how else would that work? But how do I? Is there any way I could get this in there? Would that help me? I don't know if that would help me. Let's see how that would help me. Okay. Okay, well, maybe. If I do that... Well... could I get that to work? Somehow? No, maybe with the block. If I can hit the blue there, okay. That's now doing that. Okay, then I can take this. Okay, I might be onto something here. I mean, this is something. This way I can get this in here if I want to. But does this help me? I don't know. Okay, make this green. By making this green, what do I accomplish? I don't think I accomplished a whole lot. And I might do this, that's going to be a problem. But now it's going to disconnect. So I wanted to disconnect that one. That's doing that. But now I need to... Yeah. Oh, it starts in here actually. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay, well, I guess it didn't... Oh, it didn't matter because it... Right, it's gonna do that. Green and red. Green and red make the blue. Doesn't do anything. Because that's not how that one works. So I don't think that's useful for me. Let me just... I'm not sure what I'm trying to do. Okay. Just disconnect everything but that. Just need to... right. That didn't go the way I had hoped it would. Not at all. Crap, man. think there's a way to get the block in here. Is there one? Just get it away for a second. Oh. Okay, that doesn't work like that. It's gonna try to get to it anyway. I mean, I can get the button here. Is that helpful to me? I don't think it is. I don't know. What would that help me with? Would that help me with anything at all? Don't see how that helped me. Can place this up here. And then nothing. Make it make red. If I do that. That's not helpful. What? I feel like this should not be so complicated. So I must be missing something obvious. At the moment I see it, yeah, it's just gotta click and it's gonna be like, aha, I got it. Like there's nothing else here. I'm fairly certain I didn't miss anything. Like, that's all there is. Nothing else in here. Yeah. Ugh. Don't know if I want. Wait. Just gonna. God. Just gonna disconnect there. Let me just get this block up. This. And then I need it there. It needs to be out here. It needs to have to clean there if I can do that. Ah. Can't see both at once. Looking at angles. Angles are important in a game like this. Oh, wait a second. Okay, this one could hit the blue from here, potentially. Okay, interesting. That might be something. Because I can... I need the block again. Okay, that's fine. Just need for a second, it's okay. Yeah, I could hit this from here. That could lead to something, potentially. Maybe, potentially. I don't know what yet, but could. I mean, I can put it all the way like here if I want to. Well, okay, well, not. If I put this at a better placement, that would have helped. Yeah. I can angle it like that. Does that help me? I don't know. I don't know if that helps me at all. By doing that, what have I accomplished? I don't know. Ah, crap. It's very easy to disconnect it after I do that. Yeah. That might be something. That might be something. Just gotta take it Let me disconnect that so no lasers are running about that I don't want to. I can do that. By doing that, it's not a laser going through here. And by a laser not going through there, I can something. I'm not sure what that something is yet. No. Ah, goddamn fucking. I was thinking, but I don't think it's gonna. No, because you can't just connect this. Like, I couldn't just bring this in here because it won't. It needs two. I'm pretty sure this is how that works. Like, it needs. I don't know if the angle works either right now, but it needs two when it's a color one. Like, cause I can hit it from here, but as you can see, it's not gonna do it. It needs another one. No, that's not how it works. So it needs to be red and green that needs to do it. You know. What am I not getting? Man, some of these puzzles are gonna take like the whole episode. I wanna do this on my own, you know, because I feel like I need to learn these nuances. You know, we just started the game, you know. If I was later in the game, I would maybe look this up by now. But because we're so early in the game, I need to figure out these little things the game expects me to think about. You know. Yeah. Let me just do what I did before once again. I can take this. I feel like putting this over here is some revelation of what I need to do. I feel like this is important somehow. For what, I don't know yet, but you know. Like maybe I should angle it so I can look in there. I don't know if I need. See, there's something about that. Like when I connect this again, yeah, it just breaks the laser. That's not gonna help me at all. No. How does this help me? By not having this. Can this... Oh. Wow. I got an achievement for working on this puzzle for 20 minutes. Apparently. Cool. Well, you know. Yeah. It's I don't know if that's the kind of achievement I would love to have, but it felt inevitable. Okay. Okay, but okay. I should have had this by now. If it's been 20, I didn't even realize it's been 20 minutes. I was like, surely I'd only been here for like 15 minutes at most. The rest of us are outside, but apparently not. Oh god. Okay. Why am I not getting this? Like I know that I pretty much need this in here somehow. Yet how is that gonna work? Because I mean this. What? No. I don't... Maybe I should work backwards. Somehow. But I don't know if I can work backwards in a game like this. You know? But like... Somehow I need green and red so I can do this, right? There's no other way I could possibly make that happen. Could I? Well, if I make green and red and point at this thing, okay. Is that something? Because then I think that's how that would work. That it would. Yeah, I think so. Let me just make sure. I gotta remember how everything about this new mechanic works. So man, gotta run around all the time and fix the thing to make it work, and it's whole thing. Let's make that now. If that connects here, okay, well, let me disconnect that just to make sure. Yeah, that's pointing down. That's gonna make blue. Yes, that is how that works. Okay, so by doing that, the only problem is, how do I get this in here now? Because I need this open, right? The only thing that's keeping it open is this. Well, hold on. I can just... I don't need it on the block, I don't think, actually. I think that's just... Maybe I do. Damn it! Ah! Fuck! Ah! It feels like every time I have a revelation, it's just the wrong revelation. What? Damn it. Ah! Man... Okay. Think for real. Let me just make sure something here. I feel like when I took this block before, yeah, it doesn't stop this from going. I think that's an important detail, possibly. No, yeah, well, there we are. I think that might be important, because if I remove, yes, if I move the block now, that's fine, right? Pretty sure. Yes. Okay, I think I got it. I actually think I got it. I picked up the wrong one. God. Ah! What's that rewind button? I would like a rewind button. No rewind button. I think the first game got a rewind button in the remake, because I just made a little tiny mistake and now I have to redo stuff. So I was trying to pick up the other one and I was too hasty. Whatever. No, but I think I got it. I think I finally got it. I just need to pick up the right freaking one this time. Okay. Remove this. Remove the connector. Put you over there for now. Move the block. Put the block. Pick up this one. Damn it. The moment I move this, it's gonna break the blue one, and that's gonna... I need to place this better. I need to place it here so I can see. Okay. Well, I need to have it here. This is where I need to place it. Because I can see the green, the red, and I can see in there. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Reset. We're gonna get there. Just give it a second. And now I need to just remove that real quick. Well, remove the green because I need to place it on the block because I didn't do that. Place it there. I can see all I need to see, I think. It's there. Run the green. Yeah. We're close. I know we're close. It doesn't feel like I feel like it, but I know I'm close. I just need to not mess anything up. Is the block gonna... I hope the block isn't... I don't think so. Okay, I think it's fine. There we go. Holy crap, why did that take so long? Somebody... I don't know, man. Was this one special somehow? I think it's not. I think it's just another one. Is it? I got a message. There's music going. Like, I don't think this one is special at all. Which number was this? Like... I mean, it had the triangle, but... Hi. It's like a guide somewhere that's gonna tell me which direction this was in. Somewhere, probably. Right? Maybe? I don't see any. Anyway, maybe it was a special one. I don't feel like it felt like it was supposed to be one. I just probably didn't. I don't know. I just, yeah. I mean, yeah, the end numbered. This one is. Is it 4? Well, this one is 4. What is the number? This one is just a triangle. But it gave me another circle up there, I think, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 up there. But I've only done, yeah. You see the ones that are not color, or not shiny or glowing. Those are the ones I've done, right? The 6 and 7 and 8. Oh, that, okay, there's a triangle up there, okay. So there's also 2 triangles, okay. So maybe that was supposed to be a little harder because it's a triangle. Well, I don't know, I feel like it still shouldn't have taken so long. Okay, well, let me read that message I got. Research. Some puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. The one I just did. The puzzles seem to be disconnected from the rest. They are still functional, can be used to power the bridge device, which means it should be possible to reach the tower without solving every main puzzle. But they don't seem to be properly integrated. Could they be remnants from a previous iteration of the design? Okay, this one's new, okay. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Right, yeah, you can do those instead. So you have like optional ones you can do in case you get stuck on another one, I guess. Which is kinda nice, I guess. But even though this one seems harder, but you know, whatever. Anyway, cryo. The long-awaited birth of our 1000 and final citizen was interrupted today by another projection in the skies. The projection identified itself as Prometheus, goaded New Jerusalem inhabitants in indecipherable incantations. In an interview with 1000, he speculated that the projection could be the work of a surviving ancient human. A startling idea. Could 1K be right? Source of projection was tracked to a remote, mysterious island, and a team led by Byron 7 is now en route, joined by 1K himself. Soon we will discover whether this cryptid is truth or fiction. Maya Manubis, how do you say that? Has once again called for calm and promises that New Jerusalem will be safe as long as the citizens do not forget their ideals of the goal as set forth by the founder. Hi. Alright. Anyway, I kinda got so distracted that, yeah, this is where we started today's episode. Went all around apparently. I found something. Found a puzzle. That weird projection hologram thing. 6 is this way. This is where we want to be going. Right, I went over there. This must be this way? Possibly? That way. Okay. I guess 8 is this way somehow. This structure. It's like a... I thought it was a flower at first, but I think it might be like a turret eye sort of situation maybe. It's giving me that for some reason more now that I'm looking at it. Right, here's 6. Maybe this one is gonna be a little easier to get, but who knows? Like, who knows really? Okay, so we got red and we got blue. Okay, but so how does this work? So if I do this, looks like I'll do anything. Aha. If I do this, then green goes there, and the red and green makes the blue go there. Okay. Colors. So what I need, if I do that, then I do this. I think that should do it. Yes, because green, blue, red. Okay. Yeah, again, I gotta think real hard about the colors and how that works, because I'm so bad at, like, intuiting, like, which does what. That's gonna be a real problem with this, I think, in the long run, now that it's asking me to do shit like this. What's a ladder? Okay, I guess in case I mess up, I can get back this way. Yeah, I can see how I could probably get stuck in here. Okay, so we probably need both, I would assume, to open that. Oh boy. So, to make blue, I need green, red. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Yeah. I think the placement of these was important, maybe also, possibly. Because they're now... Well, hold on. I don't need this one to go there at all, do I? Yeah. That could help. We have red there. Well, in theory this one could actually also just hit that one out there. In theory. Just disconnect there. I could do that. Do it like that. And then I need green and red to make the blue. But the green is there. This is a problem. Because the red is in the way there. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't need them in this room, do I? I could take them in here as well. I wouldn't. That'll probably help, maybe. Actually, in fact. I mean, yeah, maybe. Won't get stuck as easily either, probably. Yeah. I don't know if this needs to go there. It might not. This is messy. That would make the blue. Wait, did I do it? Green, blue there. To make the red. There we go. Okay. Alright, okay, that one. I think I got a little lucky, but we got there in the end. Ugh. Okay. Well, technically only need to do one more. I'm gonna do them all, obviously.
What did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but...
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
How did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
Okay, get rid of that photo? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, upload for reference. A good photo, mate. Okay. Anywho. Alright, 7. Can I do 7 and 8 today, maybe? That'd be nice. But it's also, yeah, they're not a triangle. Like, I don't have infinite time today. I can maybe do one more, but that's probably it. 1 or 2, depending on how this one goes. Keep having cat hair in my face and eye and everywhere. Alright, 7, yep. Alright. Self-sufficiency. Okay, let's grab that. There's a fan. And a similar like thing here on the other side as well. Yeah. So there's a red and there's a blue. And then there's a green and a green. There's a red here. Well, I gotta test this fan so I can grab these at the very least. Let's just the first step in stuff. Always get the things out where you can use them. Alright. Probably don't need the fan on these, but maybe. So what am I trying to do? Okay, so the goal's up there, yeah. That's why we need the fan. We need to get up there. What are these for exactly? Good question. What are these for? I mean, I can do that. That's pretty simple. Right. Is that opening this here? Is that what it's doing? Well, I can't really tell because. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it's doing. I guess it's important. For some reason. I mean, I guess yeah, that way I don't need anything on there. Uh-huh. So I have a green. Right, to make red we need blue and green together. There's no other red. So I need... yeah. I need to somehow... oh, maybe maybe that's the reason why I can go up on these steps here, because I could possibly see across there. Like, yeah, I can get up there and then I could possibly see that there. Yeah. Like, I just stand here afterwards, and then this will be open forever. Well, as long as that's connected. Okay. Well, I guess I can use the fan right now to put that there. Yeah, then I can do that. Yeah, okay. That works the way I was hoping. Then I don't need that on there anymore. Might as well just put it back for now. Well, let's take it with us. Could be... I mean, I can't just put it there as well. Alright. And now I don't need it there. Because now that's open. Okay. So now I got the red. Oh, okay, I don't know. I can even see the red from all the way here. What is this? What I have to do then? Just do that. Grab this. Put fan, and there we go. Alright, hey, look at that. See? Like, the main puzzles...
Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Hey, in a bit. These main puzzles are a little easy, I think, I guess. Like, still got a thing, but yeah. This was a lot more intuitive, I felt, that's for sure. I don't know, again, it just clicks sometimes, you know? You can see it's glowing now. It's saying go right even, maybe, to get to the gate. I mean... well, I guess I can't really see it, but... oh yeah, I can, yeah. See, it's the order anyway, it's not hard to find. So, big old waymarker in terms of a giant freaking tower. Also this tower, it's a different tower though. Yeah. It is this way. Find 8. I kind of want to explore too, is the thing. I want to look around if I have stuff I'd miss, you know, because this is a big ass place. And now going this way. This could be where the other triangle is. Is this where this one? No, yeah, there's another triangle, yeah. I'm a little scared this one is going to be difficult, and I don't have that much time. Seeing all these things. Yeah, no. I'm gonna come back with this one. Like, if the other triangle was anything to go by. I know it's there now. Okay, it's right behind, yeah, right behind 7. Let's find 8. There's a question mark on the map here.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
Oh, there's a green thing up there, huh? Interesting. I guess I should talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you. Maybe I don't do puzzle 8 today. Like, yeah, I might not do puzzle 8. Let's talk to this guy.
Everything okay?
Cause yeah, you're gonna have a lot of things to say probably. All right, let's just talk to you. That's gonna be the episode, I think. Cause again, I don't have infinite time, so yeah, I just wanna stop in a good amount of time. And if the puzzle, you know, I don't know what the puzzle is gonna be and what to expect. Like I did 2 puzzles pretty quickly there, but again, you never know. Anyway, tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now. And there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing. I think we've accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
Do you consider Byron a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact. And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
I do wonder, like, these, you know, robots, they call themselves humans, and they act pretty much like humans, like, mostly, like, not like 100%, but, you know, it made me think, like, have there never in the century or so, like, how long was this? Was it a century? Was it or like a millennia? How long have they been existing? I think at least like 100 years, but maybe it was 1,000. Anyway, something like that, like a long time. How have nobody ever caused any disruption, like serious disruption, like? If they are as human as you would think, they are. At some point, someone would, you know, be a bad egg, essentially. You know, I don't know. Maybe they have dealt with that. But what if someone was actively trying to destroy someone? You know, kill them essentially. Like, if you want to use that word, but like, you know, just destroy their body, destroy the city. Like, they could. I would assume that you can hide your feelings as a robot human thing. Still, you could hide your thoughts and feelings and lie to people. It seems like they could. If we are under the assumption that somehow the way they were made to be unique individuals, you know, like with their own thoughts and personalities and feelings and all that stuff. If that's the case, you would expect that they would have well, free will, I suppose. Free will to do whatever they want. If not, and somehow there was like a checks and balances and you know, they were all like, hey, we, you know, what's her name? Alexandra Drennan, right? Yeah, she's the one who did all this stuff. well, at least as an important individual in that regard. But did she make like a, hey, let's make sure these are not gonna be murder bots, you know what I mean, or something? But if that's the case, then the whole concept of the entire game, and you know, the first game and the second game, you know, both of like, you know, being, what is it to be human, what is it to exist, you know, all that philosophy stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a little bit further out the window. If the idea is to be like, oh, are these robots human enough to be human, you know? If that's what they want you to think, or want, at least want you to not believe in, but think about them. If that they can, if they cannot have faults, like be a murder bot or whatever that was just programmed in somehow, then that pretty much just says, okay, well, they're not human in any way, even if they call themselves human and act like human and, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, I think that's interesting to think about. Just had that thought, but yeah. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe we're gonna get something like that. I mean, this, you know, the one with 666, you know, that there's something weird and sketchy going on there, I think, maybe, or something going on, maybe. Like, you know, we were asked all those questions before, and it's like, I wonder if that means they're trying to do something. I don't know, I wouldn't call it a revolution or something, like a change, some kind of like, because there's this very clear structure and, you know, belief system in all these people, I guess I'm gonna call them robot people. I don't know, it still feels weird to call them that, but because, you know, they're clearly so robotic, you know, it's like, I'm just looking at a robot here, you know what I mean? But anyway, and I feel that's probably going to develop throughout the game. So there might be something going on there. Who knows? I don't know. But it's interesting to think about. But I gotta continue. I've already talked long here, and there's still more conversation, and I, again, don't have even have time. Anyway, I think he likes annoying you. I like that you can disagree and still be friends. I'm not sure I could be friends with someone I disagreed with so much. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you agree about everything, it's gonna be a pretty still friendship, I suppose. You're not gonna... I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Obviously, I don't want... I wouldn't want anyone who was completely disagreeable and I just couldn't get along with, but it's complicated, I guess.
The founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's humanity, even if they disagree with us. We're all in this together, even if we can't always see eye to eye.
Yeah, to repeat the point of like these robots being human, they all believe themselves human, but I still think that they know about their, you know, robotic nature, but they still call themselves human, and yeah, it's interesting that way. Like, I don't think it's delusion on their part. I just think that's what they know. That's what they believe they are. We believe we're humans because that's what we call ourselves. We believe we are alive and exist, and, you know, all that stuff. It's very philosophical, like deep, like reality. Does it even exist, sort of thing? And what is it to exist? It's a little much, maybe for right now in like 8 in the morning or something, wherever we are. What time is it? Oh, it's 9. Yeah, it's 9. Whoops. Yeah, no, it's 9 because I don't have a lot of time. I have like half an hour before I need to go, so I need to get through this. What do you think about the megastructure?
I don't know. It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand.
What do you think about that lab I found? What does the goal mean to you? What could this possibly mean?
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing. Or because what you're doing is dangerous.
What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
Can you just read it again? I was looking at my phone for a second and I was like, but you actually said something interesting, and I was just wanted to make sure I got it all. Yeah. Meaning, you know, I do think that I think something we talked about before was that, you know, the idea of the isolationism of these people for the most part might not be a good thing. But you also, some of the ideals and some of the, you know, it makes sense after the world ending that you would want to protect yourself as much and just stay in one place and, you know, not fuck it up, not fuck up the world, you know, anymore. Yeah. But again, it's complicated because it's like you can't just stay in one place forever like that, you know. Obviously, resources, I think. That's just how it goes. That's why humanity expanded. That you know, how we evolved, because we needed more resources. We needed more food, more shelter, more everything, you know. So we expanded. We moved around, you know, to the world, and yeah, eventually developed all the tools we needed, and then, you know, etc., etc. You know, that made sense, you know. Obviously, it's different in today's day and age, where people are, you know, don't need to move necessarily, because the resources, you know, we pretty much have the structure of society where resources are gathered and, you know, travel. It travels around the world, and, you know, commerce and all that stuff, you know, making, you know, and obviously because we have expanded into so many parts of the world now that there's pretty much nowhere in the world where humans don't live or exist, you know, like even very remote places like Antarctica and you know, place like that, you know, even there in little islands that have no people on them, pretty much, there's still some, you know, might go there, at least find resources, trying to, or, you know, like, yeah, you know, it's because of that, you know, we expanded so much. It also did mean that, yeah, we are really using up all the resources, because we found them all, or at least, as you know, a lot of them, and now we are using them. Maybe a little too fast, but you know, that's how it goes. I don't think there was anything we could have done about it. You know, we didn't think that far ahead, and now that we're here, we just have to live with it. Have to figure out what do we do now. You know, that's why renewable resources and energy and all that stuff is such an important thing. You know. Anywho, continuing.
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the Founder, and they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They are a common motif in the arts, though. The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
Alright. Yeah, alright. As you know, I did think I might have some things to say when talking to this guy, so I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be doing the puzzles anyway. And yeah, no. We have time. We had an hour. And I gotta go pretty soon, so that's it. Yeah, next time we do the last remaining puzzles here. Assuming there's nothing else than what we see on the plaque thing. I mean, who knows, but yeah, that's it. It seems like the game is pretty clear about it. Like, yeah, there's 2 triangles and then there's all this. But I mean, I've found, you know, a couple things around here. I should probably do a round as well, looking around if I can find anything else. I mean, who knows? But yeah, it's a pretty big place to look around in, you know. But that's it for now. Yeah, alright. Well, today I spent a lot of time on one puzzle. I don't know, that happens sometimes. It's gonna happen. Again, in the future, I might look things up, you know. I know my limit, you know. But again, as I said, in the beginning of you know, in the start of this game, we're still early, you know. I want to at least figure out, like, what it expects of you, what you can do with the mechanics, and, you know, the way it wants you to think. And I think that's important for a game like this, you know. I don't remember, but I don't feel like I remember looking anything up in the first game ever, but I probably did at some point. Like, some of those puzzles were really hard, but I feel like for the most part I didn't. Like, I at least didn't do it often. I feel like I brute forced a lot of things in that game sometimes. Yeah, I don't know, but you know. Anyway, that's it. I gotta go. So see you next time.